Talk Talk Korea brings to Washington, D.C. winners of this year's K-Culture Global Content Competition. Eagle News correspondent Eliza Gonzalez Manglikmut with the details.
The rapid rise of Korean culture in recent years has connected thousands from not only here in the United States, but also in places like the Bahamas, Colombia, Georgia, Germany, Indonesia, Italy, Malta, Mexico, the Philippines, Russia, even in Trinidad and Tobago, and Ukraine. The love of everything Korean has undeniably created a solid fan base worldwide. As proof, the Talk Talk Korea 2019 global competition showcasing people's love for Korea and its culture. Tonight, here at the Korean Culture Center in Washington, D.C., we get to see this year's winning entries, taste some K dishes, and discover how the Korean culture has found its way into American society.
Talk Talk Korea is a global contest that is related to Korean topics, featuring illustrations, videos, photographs, and webtoons and more. And this year, there were more than 32,000 entries from 167 countries. And this is our 6th consecutive year organizing this big contest, which is actually co-hosted by Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism and also Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And it's really an honor that there are so many people in the world interested in Korean culture and its promotion.
사실 저도 외국에 나가본 게 저도 한 2011년 이후거든요. 근데 저도 그때 베트남에 가서 처음 느꼈던 건데 한류가 저희 나라에서 생각했던 것보다 너무 많이 퍼져 있고 우리보다 더 많이 알고 있다는 거에 정말 감명을 깊게 받았거든요. 근데 저가 뭐 이런 사업을 같이 하면서 느낀 거는 뭐 K-팝이나 이런 것뿐만 아니라 좀 더 깊은 한국 문화 같은 것들이 좀 더 세계 널리 퍼지고 있다는 거에 정말 희열을 느끼고 있고요. 앞으로 어떻게 될지에 대한 좀 기대감도 많이 가지고 있습니다.
So I started learning the language, and then I started taking classes, and then after I started taking classes, I got into music, and then after I got into music, I got into movies, and ever since then, it just kind of, I got more interested in other things about the culture. So it really started off with an appreciation for what the language was. What I really like about the culture is keeping close contact with friends and family.
My friend, she got into BTS, and then she kind of introduced K-pop to me, and so I watched one of their videos and I really liked it, and so now I think I could say I'm a very big fan of them. So I really like the clothing and the fashion. I think it's nice. I also like the food a lot. The food looks good.
So Korea, as you know, is a country between so-called developed or advanced countries and developing countries, and that middle ground globally has become more and more important. And so Korea can appeal both to the United States or to Japan, but also appeals to Vietnam, Philippines, Uzbekistan, all over the world, the Middle East. And so that's a really unique cultural space. And in addition, increasingly we find elements of traditional Korean culture, food, philosophy, art, have a very broad appeal. And I think Korea's most sort of valuable aspect is it's a universal culture, accessible around the world, but it's not tied to any tradition of imperialism or colonialism. So it has an appeal without demanding any sort of, being part of some global system. And that is the real power of Korean culture.
Hello, we are with Adam Wojciechowicz, the Public Affairs Specialist of the Korean Cultural Center here in Washington, D.C. Thank you for joining us again, Adam.
My pleasure. Happy to have you here.
Adam, explain to us the categories for this year's Talk Talk Korea 2019.
Yeah, so this is a special exhibition that we're doing, and there's multiple categories. There's lots of different content. There's photo, there's video, graphic novels, and they're split into 7 categories. So the 7 categories walking around the room here, and keep in mind these are all user-created content. So this is what fans have made and contributed to the contest. So the first is Webtoons, which is a short kind of version of online comics, graphic novels. And as we move around the room, there's different screens. So talk about Korea, experiences in Korea, and people's impressions. Speaking Korean, experiences learning the Korean language. Korea experience, so certain travels that folks have had in different places throughout Korea. Recommended Korean songs, which is all about music, K-pop, all that great exciting area of Korean culture. And then further around, we have the last 2 categories, Hanshik and I. Hanshik is Korean food, and that's a big way that people learn about Korea and experience Korea. So there's Instagram posts, photos, videos of that. And the last category is illustrations of peace, which is visual art. Some are photography, visual art, all different types of crafted art that these individuals have made and submitted to the contest about relations and unification between North and South Korea, which is, this long-term goal and something we hope to see peace on the peninsula in the future.
Adam, you said this year the KCC, or the Korean Cultural Center, is hosting this exhibit.
Yeah.
What else could we look forward to in the next few months?
Well, the Cultural Center has programs year-round. So art exhibitions every month, film screenings twice a month, performing arts every quarter, language classes, special holiday events, open houses. Probably the big event we have coming up in November, we have Korean Performance Week, which is at the Kennedy Center. And that's a couple performances we do by visiting Korean artists at the Kennedy Center, great venue, kind of show you the diversity of what Korean performance art can be. But there's always something fun going on here, so. Our pleasure. Thank you.
For this year's winning entries, visit their website at korea.net/TalkTalkKorea. From the Korean Cultural Center in Washington, D.C., I am Eliza Gonzalez Manglekmot for Eagle News, 1 with 25.
Thanks, Eliza. That is today's Eagle News. Join us again tomorrow for stories that matter to you. Visit our websites at eaglenews.net and eaglenewslive.com. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/Eagle News and on Facebook at facebook.com/Eagle News. Thank you for watching. See you soon. I am Sarah Nachman and I am 1 with 25.